Spaghetti and meatballs is one of those meals that I feel like absolutely gets better as it sits overnight. Yeah, lasagna's like that. Chili is like that. Oh, God, yeah, that was... Like, it was good last night when it was fresh, but man, was it better just now. Man, was it better just now. Things like pot roast and braised pork ribs are the kings of better the next day. Anything that benefits from like marinating in its own juices. And I think that like spaghetti and meatballs, when it's all mixed together like that, is one of those things where I definitely feel like it benefits from the tomato sauce leaching into the meatballs especially, but also but also a little bit into the, you know, into the pasta, also a little, like, but it's a lot into the meatballs, a little bit into the pasta. And not to mention, like, I used canned sauces, I used jar sauces last night because I just didn't have it. I didn't have the canned San Marzano tomatoes to make my own sauce. So I used jarred sauces last night. But I zhuzhed them up a little bit, you know? I threw in a little extra, garlic powder. I threw in a little extra Italian seasoning. I threw in some red pepper, some crushed red pepper. And even those things I just feel like got a little bit, got a little bit better, after having a little bit of time to sit. Little extra salt, little extra pepper. And even those things got better after having a little time to sit and just sort of stew together. Speaking of lasagna, I haven't been able to catch any Knights of the Old Republic 2 plays. How goes the dark siding? We haven't hit it since Tuesday. Yesterday was gnarly was the run that we just wrapped up. Anywho. You know what, Kaz, when you're the one making all the food, I just add it. I don't add very much of it because I'm not looking to like ruin somebody's meal, especially Rory. But I just add it. I put a little bit in, and then I just put a lot more in when it's on my plate. It kind of a little bit like it is a little boil the frog slowly. But Bug, I don't know if Bug realizes it yet, but Bug's been trying more aggressive food with regards to heat without even realizing it because I've just not made him any other options. Does it ever get a little bit, like, difficult for those of you who play a lot of Noita? Who can still speak in chat? For those of you who play a lot of Noita, do you ever find it real difficult to oh, this prick. You ever find it real difficult? Wow, what a shot. You ever find it real difficult after a, like, after an overpowered run to start again? To, like, start from scratch? It feels a little bit dicey right now. Like, the whole, like, this is our primary offensive output, and right now we have one jar that has a little bit of water in it. As an Elden Ring player, yes. My 18-hour run, I'm probably not touching the game for a few months. I must be weird, but starting over is the juice. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, dude, Queeb, 100%. I feel like, like when I was in my honeymoon period with Isaac, every new Eden run for me was exciting because you just didn't know what the game was going to give you, you know? And I loved that for sure. I loved not knowing what the game was going to give me from one run to the next. But I feel like it's one thing to be, like, very carefully inching along level 1 with a wand that does this, compared to very, like, carefully inching along a much more dangerous location. Inching along a much more dangerous location with a wand that's, like, devastating. Really? There we go. Circle of Stillness. Ah, it's an okay wand. It's an okay early wand for sure. Whoops. It does oftentimes look like my character is urinating. You're not wrong. Mom's toenail and 1 HP. That's what. It's true. It's certainly. Sometimes it do certainly be like that. I will say that on Isaac runs where my victory is assured, I do get very bored. And so the idea of starting over does feel good. That said, there's still so much new in this game to me that I don't feel like I'm in a rush. I don't feel like I'm in a rush to I'm in a rush to get back and discover more stuff. I'm in a rush to go finish the Lucky Caverns or whatever. I'm in a rush to go back to the surface and dig around and beat stuff and find orbs. But I'm not in a rush to, like, be at a place where I'm bored because I know everything in the content. And being in a rush to get back to those places to explore does make me sometimes, I feel like, play recklessly here trying to get back to a good build. That's true. Once you're not as terrified all the time about all of the bad things that could happen to your character, once you reach a point where you feel, I don't want to say invincible, but once you feel as strong, if not stronger, than all the stuff in the surrounding area, this becomes a very different game for sure. Watching Taffy has taught me I can't be afraid of a wand that can murder me. If the wand can't murder me, then it isn't good enough to carry the run. I honestly, I'll risk. I feel like I've probably, I've probably illustrated this more than I needed to prove my point. I'll risk a very dangerous wand if it makes me strong. If it's capable of doing ridiculous damage to enemies, then I'll risk it doing potentially absurd damage to me as well, easily. I don't know what the harvestmen are. I fucked up. We're gonna be going through some sludge. Damn, man, I'm not used to having so little health. Yeah, there is ass all over there. I feel very silly now. That's alright. I do definitely agree with Queeb. I do definitely agree with Queeb that, I am juiced about the potential that this run has. Oh god, harvestmen, types of arachnids in real life. Blech. I mean, like, if you're a person who has a spider for a pet, I don't mind spiders so much. Like, I actually try to get spiders out of my house alive. At one point,
is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
At one point, I will genuinely have to gird my to muster my courage and meet Queeb's rope children. But I have much more of a... Ooh, Billy. I have much more of an internal phobia of, nope ropes. Oh, did you get me? I want to piss in your food! Drip, drip, drip. Precious little noodle babies, exactly. Dude, I know where there's lots of water. Damn near drowned in the shit. This has made me realize the opening levels of Noita are unforgiving. I want to meet a person who saw the Harvestman for the first time and was like, that thing has long legs, I'm gonna call it Daddy. Yeah, swimming in the drops past a panicked rattlesnake that was worried about dying about 3 feet away from you. Really does. That, and once upon a time I went to the Memphis Zoo. I told this story before, so I'll tell the short version. And they brought out like a 20-foot constrictor. And my mom was like, ooh, don't you want to pet the snake? And I was like, no ma'am, I don't. And she tried to like force me to pet this like 20-foot long constrictor that the staff were holding on to the point where I had to like make a small scene before my mom would like respect the fact that I had no desire. That, yeah, it's exactly, Queeb. Like, I feel like that was the day where I was just like, ah, man. I was like, this snake did nothing wrong to me, but I can't I was like, this snake did nothing wrong to me, but I got it ingrained in my head that it was, you know, to her credit, she didn't like grab my hand and put it on the snake. But I do remember having to say more times than I was comfortable, louder than I was comfortable, I'd rather not. So between those two things, I'm sure hyper mellow pet snakes, hyper mellow non-venomous pet snakes will probably be little to no big deal. But yeah, my first couple of experiences with snakes in the world has been rattlesnakes in Idaho, copperheads in Texas, a copperhead here in Virginia in our front lawn at our rental property, and that like 20-foot constrictor from the Memphis Zoo that my mom was just like, touch it, Ryan. You know you want to. Oh, Ryan, come on. The zookeepers are holding it. It's not slimy. Serene, what's going on? I say we got a win. We've defeated the game the only way I currently know how, between that and just death. Which was pretty cool, but I also kind of had to leave prematurely. I was doing a lot of exploring and just started to get my ass beat. Oh no, Serene, no. Goodness no. Water moccasins are mean-spirited, man. Yeah, sure, Queeb, absolutely. Yeah, by all means, dude. You can do anybody here who we know. Mostly just if you're a sub here and aren't gonna do something, you know, dickish, then yeah, then link away. I see you, Shiny Rock, but I gotta let the oil do its thing for a second. I think about snakes the same way that I used to think about dogs. I used to be terrified of dogs too, except for like mine. I had two dogs that were so old they might as well have been taxidermized. I had two dogs that were very old, but it also meant that they were super mellow. So anytime I got around energetic dogs, I used to kind of freak out a little bit. Energetic young dogs kind of had my number. But then over time, I just took time to meet more dogs. And now I'm at a place that if you give me permission, if I have consent to pet your dog, I'm a low-key wrestle that dog. I'm gonna wrestle that dog, give him or her all the smooches and kisses. That dog isn't leaving here without a ridiculous amount of loving. One more. Oh God. I frankly think that played out exactly to plan. That's your plan didn't work, chat. My plan worked to perfection. I'm still here. I actually want to read what people are saying. And since I have 1 HP, maybe I should look with the pause screen on. I have this vivid memory of us taking turns with other kids, plunging our arms into the water, feeling around and pulling this poor snake out. He was like, nah, fuck off, leave us alone. I shouldn't be alive. We used to, in North Texas, my family had we called it a farm, but it was really just acreage out in Royce City. And I remember at one point, like, my cousins used to swim in this creek all the time, and I could never understand it. Because it was always just like, there were all sorts of critters in it. And then one day I was walking along the creek bed and the soil gave out underneath me and I fell into the water. And it was like 6 feet of just like that. And I was trying to like claw my way back up, but the soil kept giving way. And I asked my cousin for a hand and he clapped. Fucking Scott. And then he finally helped me out. And then the next day, we were walking along that section of the creek, and there were 3 water moccasins just swimming in the same area where I fell in. Yeah, you're... Oh my god, I want to play with your dog! Sorry. That was almost involuntary. So anywho. We were fishing and a water moccasin came from a long ways away, crawled up to the hydraulics of my dad's outboard motor, had to cut it out with a fillet knife. Many moons ago, when Tim was a wee tot, my elementary school had a reptile dude come in and show us a big banana snake and they let us touch it. I like seeing snakes. I think snakes are beautiful. I still have very little desire to touch. I respect your space and you respect mine towards reptiles and arachnids. But that doesn't mean that I don't think that they're like queeb snakes are beautiful. The coloration on these things, gorgeous. Scanning. I'm reading most of what you're writing. After my pups give you the sniffs, figure out you're not in my home to murder us or steal things. They'll politely ask you to wrestle and not let you be allowed to leave. I laughed at my own joke when I said pups because they're both 140-pound Great Danes. Alexa, be quiet. Scanning. Kombucha, what's going on, brother? Walk 2 steps, talk about snakes for 5 minutes. Excuse me. I laughed at equals that to my robo lady too. Weird. I mean, we realistically, we have very little to lose here. What, our lives? I missed enemy radar. Water's making me... This water's making me like low... Oh, God. Low grade need to pee. Lauren, did you very calmly move yourself away from the situation? Is that why I don't know you as having like a gaping necrotic hole in your cheek? So many frogs up there. That's not the one that I thought was gonna get me. Alright, 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 alright. I bounced up so fast I almost broke orbit. Frog out! Damn. That is not the one that I thought was gonna get me. Alright. Once more to the breach. I took a couple of dumb bits of damage there. Got him. This run is blessed. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need water. Ah, see? We'll never let that man escape now. There's so much toxic sludge in this place. Looking to see if there's like a wand or health down there. Genuinely excited about the prospect of grabbing onto water. Chili egg, you say? Does Noita have a plot? So the conversation I had with Queeb was, it doesn't make sense for me to try really hard to understand the plot of Noita. And he's like, nah, man, just Noita. He was like, just Noita. Like, play the game. Don't worry too terribly much. Don't worry too terribly much about trying to understand the plot of an incredibly dense game. Wands do very cool stuff is the plot. Pogman, how are you, man? I got an email from Minya Ultra. And I couldn't even bring myself to read it because I know I'm just about as far away as I could possibly be from that place. I shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna. Yo, little add mana? Don't mind if I do. Might be going back this weekend. Ugh, lucky bastard. I envy you. Little add mana this early on feels pretty good. I would love to find either a burrowing tool. I need water. Is what I need. I just need like some water. Yeah, this is an okay little wand for the first biome for sure. For sure. Maybe today will be the day that I'll remind myself that Ambrosia Potion is meant to be used. Fire! There we go. That man was coming for me. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, Donkey Jim. Like, I'm 1,000,000% like even if the standard here was just tell just tell Taffy whatever you want him to know. Full backseating, go for it 100%. I would still struggle with too good to use syndrome, left, right, and sideways. There would be no world, like, there's no world in which I min-max the appropriate use of my potions and trinkets, hell, even my wand builds. It wouldn't be me playing a video game if I didn't do a piss poor job of utilizing my consumables. I'm gonna go get this water and look at these wands. Oh no. Did you guys see me? I'm down there. I'm on fire. What are you up to, me? Oh my. I don't trust me. Don't shoot it there, you dumb shit. I don't know about that. What's you up to, bud? Out, out, yep, I fucking take it back. I take it back, my guy. We are not there yet. I mean, it's really not that great a wand. It's, I think I remember that wand specifically. It's just basically this wand with like 2 or 3 bouncy shots on it. That said, the bullets can't hurt us once we're the one holding the wand. And it does put damage everywhere, which is nice. I wouldn't mind having a spray and pray wand, but it does look cool. God, it is really trying to give me circle of this, that, and the other thing. It's not a bad wand. It's not a great wand. But it's not a bad wand either. I feel like we almost have to kill that dude with dynamite. I don't know how else to tackle that dude. Us, that is. My piss is magical. How dare you? You guys are doing great. Welcome to the team. I'm just going. So many wands. Damn, so many wands and toxic sludge. Yeah, there are a ton of wands, a lot of resources in this early floor. For sure. Oh, Billy. Listen. The way I see it is that if we're gonna bring this rat bastard down, we gotta be willing to take risks. We gotta be willing to do what other people won't. Clean toilets? Yeah, that's true. More than anything, we just gotta prove that we want the internship. I think. I lost the narrative. More or less, though. Yeah, that's it. That was actually way closer than I'm willing to give it credit for. We were in deep shit there for a second. Yep, he's still up there. Sarah, what's going on? We did. We beat the salt spider and completed the work for the second time ever. So in that regard, yes, we did. We discovered the vault. I'd never been to the vault before. We found our bearings pretty quickly upon restarting the day. Yeah, it was a good run. We completed the work and turned to gold. As is wont to do with Noita, though, I feel like I left with more questions than answers. You'll be surprised to hear. And I'm very carefully trying to navigate a ghost. Seemed like a good idea. He has the high ground, Anakin. fuck me. Oh, you rat prick! Do I need to kill this man? I mean, need, you know? I got him! Woo! Good grief. The cast and recharge time is okay. The mana charge speed is not great. I'll probably hurt myself less with this. It is shuffle. I feel like this is a good wand to get us... I feel like this is a good wand to get us through a floor or two, and that's about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sir. That's what I'm saying. This is a good 1 or 2 floor, especially if I can stick like you know, an occasional, modifier on these spells yeah, no, I agree, Queeb. It certainly lacks oomph. A lot of torch wands, you say. It lacks oomph. Dude, I miss enemy radar so stinking bad. For crying out loud. Sand pouch. I hate sand. It's coarse and gets everywhere. God, didn't we didn't we cast always cast explosion? Didn't we cast always cast explosion on a bouncy shot yesterday, and it was literally too much chaos? It was like too much madness. Always cast fireball thrower, that's what it was. It's mine. 175, you say? Yeah, it was fun because it was chaos, but it was also terrifying because it was chaos. Oh my. 2 concentrated mana potions. Ah! I wanted to adopt that wand, raise it, and pay for its college tuition. It was a fun wand, it was just terrifying. The fuck was that? Oh, teleport potion. Got him. need to go over there. Then the wand dropped out, started the garage band, still hit great success with his first single. That one was scary as hell, but yeah, I did like it. Oh my god, there's like a convention! This is like their hatchery. Oh. Oh my. Don't let me forget that that's there. That's like our digging wand, I think. I didn't mean to do all this area, but here I am. Doing all this area. A lot of fire in these parts. Oh, I killed my bud. We just gotta wait. This will all sort itself out. Drop the torch. Once I'm off this floor, potentially, yeah. I'd like to go get the health upgrade in the caves. If at all possible. And then drop it. I think Ghost Me would have waxed me if he just held down left mouse button. He kept pulsing it. See what's in there, I guess. Ooh. We can wait. I'm oily. Thank God the ghost isn't smart. I'd be a dead man. Huh. I'll have to remember that's there too. A lot of shotguns. That's true. If the ghosts are dead players, then those are embodiments of runs where I did some absolutely
this is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Absurd shit that got me murdered. Very rarely do those guys have bad wands, which means I played it poorly. Piccolo, tier 1, 31 months. It makes me so happy to see you still enjoying Noita. Thank you so much for the resub, Piccolo. I'm enjoying the hell out of it, honestly. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And it's been nice. I've only had a couple of, like, genuine headbutts with people over, you know. I'm trying to think if they're, like, Stardew. I think I got kind of a heads up from people who were just like, yo, just as a heads up, the Stardew community can actually kind of be hyper aggressive. I got a heads up for like Subnautica. They're like, yo, people are gonna come in here and just kind of tell you what to do unless you nip it in the bud. Other than maybe 3 total? Other than 3 grand total sort of like headbutt situations. where folks just kind of struggled with reading the tenor of the room. Generally speaking, the community around Noita has been very chill and willing to let me make my own mistakes and discover things in my own time. I did this to me. Tell me again why Bouncing Wand is not your favorite? Honestly, yeah, the acid ball guy, I wish the acid ball guy had been closer to here. At the very least, I suppose he did kind of free up some space here. Back it up. Oh, nice. Yeah, Donkey Jim, we were just talking about that with Queeb, that the bouncy shots are... The bouncy shots are something. This man. These men. I'm on fire. I don't need the additional headache of trying to figure out this oil slick here. Fellas, I gotta do an experiment. Will you tell me? Did those? Yeah, okay, those did? Those made it through? Thank you. Yeah, these two were doing the smart thing and not making themselves widely known to me on this level. Sea of Thieves? Yeah, I could see Sea of Thieves being a thing. I got shepherded to Pirate Legend on that game by our Madrina's partner, Alex. I guess if you were trying to figure out Sea of Thieves by yourself, it'd be pretty rough with people coming in and being like, yo, just walk to this island and dig at the X underneath the skull. My mustache hair got caught in the can. Cold duck soup, I appreciate that. Yeah, like 99.99% of the people who have come through, even if they've been like vibrating with knowledge of things that I could be doing or should be doing or haven't been doing or whatever, 99.99% of the people have done a pretty good job of sort of like bottling that up. We're just waiting. Yeah, honestly, that's been like the closest we've come to a bad situation with that is a handful of people going, yo, grab this thing, and us going like, hey, we're trying not to do that, and them going, oh shit, my bad. I feel bad because that dude, Woat, really seems like a nice dude who just really has an extensive knowledge of the game and likes the game very much. And I kind of had to crawl up his ass and lay a couple of eggs the other day. And I don't feel like I've seen him in a minute since then. Oniros today decided that me saying please stop backseating was a step too far. That really, like, that as far as I can really remember, that's really been about it, I think. This might take a while, chat. I apologize. people backseating the piss out of you. We were well, I say we were at the end game. We were at the only end game I know about right now. We were about to grab the salt and complete the work. And we were in some real dicey spots because Steve, the old angry god Steve, showed up and wanted me to know that he was displeased with me. And I didn't, like, the wand that I had that was dominating the living shit out of everything that moved and breathed for floors and floors and floors, could not penetrate Steve's protective shell. And in my heart, I had made peace with the fact that I was going to die in Steve's very capable hands. A lot of people saw that we had a run with a lot of potential. We had 600 health. We had been, up until the last couple of floors, kind of cakewalking the game. And so I think a lot of folks got real nervous about the idea of wasting the potential of such a good run. And so it became, like, pretty quickly became like, your wand, you should be using this wand or that wand, or you should move here or go there and do this or do that. And I finally reached points where, you know, people were like, just leave the holy mountain and drop rocks on Steve's head. That I was like, come on, man, these are enemy strategies that I would have either discovered on my own or, accidentally done and been, like, super pleased with myself. And now it's just like, it's like with the fire guys on this floor. It's like, just pour water on him. I'm like, come on, man, let me try things. let me explore the world. So I think everyone just got real worked up today because it was, I'd say, arguably the best run we've ever had. It was the strongest, most in control run we've ever had. We'd beaten the game before, but that was almost through dumb luck. And this was the first time where it felt like we had earned our way down there. And I did call out one person. And they wanted to argue with me about what the definition of backseating was. And I said, ultimately, I just don't want a never-ending stream of unsolicited tips. And they said, other people were doing it worse than I was. I'm out of here, unfollowed. And I was like, all right, well, happy Thursday, I guess. Don't know what to tell you. That's, otherwise, that's it. I like Woat a lot. Woat just vibrates when there's something he wants me to know. You know what I mean? Like, Woat seems like a very nice guy. I feel like this is really the first exchange I've ever had with Oniros. They've just been, like, gifted subs here since the dawn of time. Woat seems like a super nice dude. And I don't know that they're dodging this place. They just haven't been here in a while. But the last time they were here, I did kind of jump on him a little bit because it was just, it was a thing that was happening every day. I do have 2 flasks of concentrated mana. There's a few people in the community that have a tendency to be very soulsy when it comes to streamers enjoying Noita. I will say though, yeah, like, I don't even want to call these people bad apples. I don't think anybody that I've gotten into tips with are like shitty people. Do I get snarky and sarcastic and come off like a real asshole when I'm butting heads with somebody? Yeah. Do I think they're a bad person? You know, am I gonna go out of my way to like drag them on social media or something? No. They're not bad people. Nobody I've bumped into so far has been a bad person. We've just had disagreements. We had this conversation last night too. It's like we're related, Taffy. Think your water's pouring back into the bottom? I think it's going over here, I think. You know, I could just, oh shit, this frog could kill me. I feel like arguing with the streamers, like arguing with the GM of tabletop RPGs, is useless and just takes everyone's fun out. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I was saying, I've not had many instances where I've argued with a broadcaster because I would hate for me as a broadcaster, I would hate for the word to get around that Taffy comes in and fucks with the quality of other professional streams. I would hate to ever catch that reputation. It would be damning to me. It would hurt my ability to earn a living. So it's been a very long time since I've been just a viewer in a stream. But yeah, I have to imagine it, I'm a very non-confrontational person by nature. But I would have to imagine that even if I thought I was in the right, unless how I was told to knock it off was like legitimately offensive. Unless it was like, hey, you fat fuck, what don't you understand about shut the fuck up? Like, if that's what came out of someone's mouth. And even then, my problem wouldn't be with being told to shut the fuck up. My problem would be with, like, the perceived lack of respect. But yeah, even if somebody got upset with me, I think, I think generally my instinct is like, all right, you know what, I'll back off. It's cool. Glitch, broadcaster's rules, broadcaster's house. I'm not the one pressing the stream button. And I mean, in the defense of some of the people who have gotten upset, it is fucking, they're 1,000,000% within their rights to unfollow me and never sub to me again and never give me money again and never like my social media posts again. That's also 100% their prerogative. That is. What's the strategy for pour? Okay, so I'm not actually trying to pour water over the portal. There's an area. Oh my god. There's an area of darkened caves over here that are filled with water. If I can remove enough water to safely navigate those without drowning because of the whole 26 health thing, there are a couple of health upgrades that I want to go grab over there. But I'm being hyper careful about doing it. The first time I tried to explore these caves, I 100% drowned. Now I have kind of a rough idea of what the layout of the caves are. I don't even think that if they're randomized, they're not randomized a lot. But generally speaking, both of the things that I'm looking for are over there. And I know roughly where they are, but I don't want to drown in transit to get them. Seeing no backseating in the title is great. Pretty well sets the tone. Viewers are opting into the stream. I was, it's one of those things too, sir. Like I even put please, I even put please behind it. No backseating, please. I'm trying to be as non-confrontational as humanly possible about the whole thing, I feel like I couldn't have extended a bigger olive branch. I feel like it would instinctively cause some people to feel challenged if it was just like, you pecker knobs have got to knock it off. But I'm even just like, yo, would you do me a huge solid and not feed me a never-ending stream of tips from information that I don't have access to? I even put please on there. And it just, sometimes when it boils down to it, it's just, there are, oh, there we go. From one person to the next. So, where was, friend of a moose? Without holding a very specific wand, this is what I see in here. And so, before I did all this, is with a torch. This whole area was filled with water. And this was the only entryway. Was to come in here, hit the water here, and with no torch before, I was just like, well, surely it stops at some point. And I've just come down here and drowned. So I blew out the bottom here, and I was trying to, like, this filled up, and I was just bailing water to get enough room to navigate this. Now, if I am, oh, what the hell? If I'm correct, one second. That's not so bad. If I'm correct, there should be a health upgrade there. And then I don't think there was another offshoot before. I'm shocked that this ends right here. There should be a health refill. This is the only, you know, no spoilerinos, but this is the only place I know of in the game where there is straight up a health refill in the, this is definitely randomized, in these catacombs. It's always been down low, the health refill has been for me. I have to be super careful though. There's a lot of mean-spirited shit on this side of the caverns that I'm not super interested in becoming friends with. Oh, I hate this. Ooh, Billy. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. And then that was actually a dead end. So I'm kind of glad that I guessed correctly. Whew. So it is very comparable to Isaac Juice in that there are always the same levels, like the levels have the same names. But the layout of those levels absolutely is randomized from run to run. Head left and explore more. I'm gonna finish exploring the corrupted mines. Yeah, the first floor, like, I would say of all the places that I die in this game, I feel like the first floor is the most frequent. And I feel like, you know, I'm not a great Noita player, but I feel like I'm getting the ropes of it. What the fuck did you just grab? Is that my shotgun one, you dick? Here, bring that back here. That's not yours. Yeah, that's one of the two shotgun wands. First floor for gear, second floor for money, third floor is make or break combat. That feels accurate to me too, based on my small experience. That feels accurate to me too. The biomes are always in the same places. The layouts are randomized. The items are randomized. Oh my god. Look at this fool. Hey, buddy. Why would I do that? Why would I waste resources? Oh. I'm on fire. Oh, is that when they start spawning? Ghost surprised the shit out of me the first time I saw him. It's when you found 50 unique wands. I just wanted to see if this was hiding anything down here. It doesn't look like it was. I really don't know that I feel strong enough to take on the lab. Ah, shit, I'm on fire. Oh, sorry, I took my hands off and I slid. I wanted to give myself a little, it's cold in here, sort of itch my forearms nuzzle. The next thing I knew is my character was falling into the 7th circle of hell. It's after dying 35 times while holding a wand that's not just a default starter wand. Not to beat a dead horse, but this is kind of... These kinds of things are why, like, are ultimately why we have, like... We have 3 people who work as, like, mouthpieces for the community. Because even on something as simple as this, we've had, like... What, 3, maybe 4 people speak up on exactly what it is, and nobody said the same thing! So we've just been filtering... We've been filtering stuff through, regulars here. Rusty Brazenfire, Oppenheimer, and Jinsumi were the 3 people that, when we started... were the 3 people that when we started, you know, I figured would be here pretty frequently. So that they could filter quality of life tips as opposed to backseating. And, like, filter out information so that I, you know, especially in the heat of the moment, and especially when I was just getting going, it was super helpful to have somebody sort of, like, filter through the noise so that every time something exciting happened, I didn't have, like, 6 people yelling 6 different things and, no, build this wand, put that spell there, no, don't use that wand, drop that wand. No, this is good against that guy. No, that's bad against that guy. My mom put salt in her oatmeal cookies. I think salt in cookies is dumb. They're supposed to be sweet. Like that kind of stuff. Build a bioreactor was hilarious because it was honestly just a phalanx of all of us against one asshole who came in during Subnautica. It was just like, I don't understand why you've not built a bioreactor. And I was like, I didn't know I needed one. I'm beating the game without it, am I not? And he's like, the bioreactor would make it easier. And I was like, well, I'm not doing it now just because you're telling me to. And he was just like, you have a tiny penis. Check out my Fortnite channel. And that was it. That was the whole exchange. Salt does in fact make sweet better. My oatmeal cookies are almost less sweets. If my oatmeal cookies were any more savory, you'd be able to put country gravy on them. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want to take the torch back and go fuck around in the lab. I don't want to do that, do I? Chat, someone talk me out of it. I don't want to go back to the lab. I also don't know where I left that torch. It was like back here. Holy Mountain contains a perk. I will get absolutely throttled in the lab. That place was devastating with a strong weapon. Oh. Might do. I don't know why it always opens up my wands. Yeah, it is a little early in the game to be fucking around and finding out. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around hardy har har. I'm still wrapping my head around spell wrapping. Oh, fun fact, salt makes sweet things taste sweeter because sodium helps the sweet buds absorb more sugar, thus triggering the taste more. Now I'm just craving my mom's recipe for oatmeal cookies. Let me do this. I want that. Kinda want Spitter Bolt. I love All-Seeing Eye. Yeah, honestly, there's a part of me that's like, more critical hits is just a straight ass damage up. Frothy, what's going on? Welcome. Do I go to McDonald's and get chili burgers or wait a couple of hours for a breakfast sandwich? Chili burgers. I love me some breakfast food, but for some reason the idea of a chili burger just slaps. That sounds way heartier right now. Revenge tentacle. Contact damage. Glass cannon. Your maximum health becomes 50 and cannot be increased by normal hearts. The fuck good is 50 gonna do? Enemies near you take contact damage. The damage is higher the lower your health gets. I haven't taken that one yet. Riddle me this, chat. If I'm here, and an enemy's here, does that mean I could kill enemies through walls? Do I have like a damage aura around me? It's about the size of a permanent shield. I'm intrigued. Color me intrigued. Okay. Oh, damn, right, this wand was okay. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not a good glass cannon guy because you've seen me. I do really 95% of the time I do really well, and then 5% of the time I panic like a cat that slipped off the edge of the tub and into the water. So I don't know that I trust myself to be Mr. Precision 100% of the time. I don't have any trigger spells. Saw blades do hit hard. I'm actually toying with the... Yeah, I'll grab it. Hold on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, Taffy's panic is frag out. I do panic. I know me. Seth, what's going on? Oh, there's no wand, there's no spell on that. That's why I'm so confused. We got a win today, which is pretty cool. Yeesh. All right. since the rest of us have been so chill, and since, Sir asked kindly, since the people who are interested in helping asked permission first this time around. Alright, help me build a good wand. I clearly think that this is the best stat wand we have, maybe? I want one digging wand. I want our least powerful wand to have this on it because I just like opening up parts of the map without having to like dig everywhere. And then our fourth wand will just be explosives to get there. Add mana chainsaw. Double cast. Bouncing bolt. I need to go see how much damage it's doing. Too much recharge speed. Yeah, this is a beefy wand for the first floor. This is the one that had the add mana on it, too. Take off add mana. Oh, and chainsaw at the end.
This is the story of the newest denizen.
Yeah,
of the
Frothy, I think I'm finally at the point where I'm okay with being told why chainsaw makes it faster. That seems like more damage, for sure. Who did this? Brady the Pook, tier 1, 14 months of gifted stuff from Glitch. Thank you so much. I can't aim for shit, but... I think the way that it works is the split double cast to go beyond the spells that it wraps back to the front of the spell. I get that part. That makes total sense to me. And that sometimes that can actually become like an exponential... almost like a feedback loop that makes the wand faster. I don't understand what chainsaw does for it. I do get that it says, yeah, that chainsaw removes all cast delay. Oh, yeah, the recharge time is negative 0.17. Yeah, so the recharge time goes down. Put this setup on the third one. Okay, yeah, we'll do. It's like a shotgun until it stops. I don't know that it's a whole lot different from this. At least with this, I can aim it. Try adding the mana to it, sure. Well, now it doesn't stop. Wrapping just means it casts that one spell twice in one click, so it ends up removing 0.34 seconds from the recharge time. Yeah, that's exactly Nofziger, is that I gotta really not care. I gotta really not care about what I'm shooting. I gotta really not care about what I'm hitting. That's neat, though. Yeah, for this floor it won't be bad. If you place the split at the front, it fires all three at the same time. This is like those viral videos of when like a car accidentally drives into a fireworks stand. Oh no. Yeah, it's a shuffle wand. I guess it really doesn't matter. I actually think I like this better. Oh, instead of the spark bolt. On the short orange wand. Shit. The shotgun's not bad. I just moved wands, but it's good right up until it runs out. But for digging and for panic fire in close quarters, that should be plenty. And then we got bombs and dynamite. And then I like the idea of having all-seeing eye on one wand, and if we have to, we can lose. If we have to, we can lose either one of these wands, and it's just kind of okay. Even in the first good wand? Let's find out. Oh, it never runs out. And honestly, it might be better. It might be better than the wrapped wand if I'm being, I mean, just because I have control over where it's going. I actually genuinely kind of feel like the simplicity here might be the best. And if I'm being honest, this wand might be the first one to go. It is a shotgun, you're not wrong. I'm down with that. Throw add mana on there. Not on the end, does it matter? It sounds silly, of course there's a part of me that's like, of course it matters. Add mana needs to be first. That's kind of what I thought. I sort of assumed it would be like that. I don't want to put all this stuff on here, because honestly, I kind of want to hold on to it. And I know at some point I'm going to want to pick up a wand. So I think what I do is we hold on to this, and hopefully we find uses for it later on down the road. Try spell wrapping on the... try that. Oof. Okay, hold on. Hold. Alright, shotgun wand, I fucking see you. Alright, shotgun wand, I fucking see you. Alright. That'll serve a purpose. Screen shake intensifies. Okay. That'll serve a purpose. Alright. I feel like I've got at least one more floor in me on this run, and then I probably should play some Knights of the Old Republic today. What? It's fast. Ah, I caught that one. I mean, I'll pick it up just to have light on it, I suppose. The slot is open anyway. I almost feel bad. I know those are little babby. I know those are little babby Lovecraftian nightmares. It's not their fault. Yeah, shotgun good for digging as well. Agreed. I'll never underestimate the value of digging wands ever again. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for them. I feel like they're just little victims of circumstance. There's little anxieties, not quite intense terrors. You madman. Yeah, you see? You done taffied yourself. Well, shit. That had 1,000 mana on it, plus another add mana. I don't know what it is about me, but I find add mana all the time. And then I always die before I have an opportunity to use it correctly. Classic Taffy. This is where I wish I could fire around corners. I keep bursting my shotgun as though I have to. I don't have to. That's the glory of this thing. Ooh, you know what time it is? Hold on. Listen here, you yuts. Hold on. Contact damage! Contact damage! Come on! Come on! I'm like 2 pixels away from— oh god, I'm on fire! I was so proud of myself. Can you grab me the Discord link, pretty please? Oh, that scared me. Fucking domed. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, stop! Ran out of up, dog. No, Taffy, don't do that. Ooh. Ran out of up, dog! I'm dead. I thought I was in a different spot on the map. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought it was over here. Wow.